Fox Football runs it way back. Kendall Gammon mines the wealth of knowledge of former players. Brought to you by Mid-American Wealth Advisory Group. Let them design the financial plan that is right for you. MidAmericanWealthAdvisory.com. Now, here's Kendall.
All right, joined now by my former teammate, first-round pick in the 2000 draft, the number 21st pick overall, Sylvester Morris. Sly, how you doing? Appreciate you joining me. Just tell folks where you at and what are you up to these days?
I'm outstanding, Kendall. I'm back home in New Orleans. I work around. I'm back home. I am a chief ambassador. I currently I don't do much as I used to anymore. My knees kind of hurt, but other than that, I'm very chipper and ready to go.
Oh, that is awesome. You know what? You talked about your knees, and then that's really what ended your career. And you look at that 1 year you played, 15 games, 48 receptions, 678 yards, 3 touchdowns. You averaged over 14 yards a reception, which was just amazing. And I remember, getting to know you. That was my first year coming here to the Kansas City Chiefs. That's got to be tough, I'm sure. But as you mentioned, you're part of the ambassadors. We are the Goodwill Outreach arm of the Chiefs and do a lot of different things around the community, and have loved having you come in recently. Just talk to me about what it's like to be back involved with the Chiefs a little bit, and then how much fun it's been to watch the success that the Chiefs have had here in the last several years, and even this year as well.
Well, it's outstanding. The Chiefs have always been a great organization from the time I was drafted there. They put a great emphasis on the community and being a part and having volunteer work and community work, which I thoroughly enjoyed. So now to be able to come back 20 years later and be a part and see how much the community has grown along with the team, with Mahomes and Kelsey and the new additions that they've made now, it's outstanding. I love it, especially being down here in New Orleans where I get to mess with all these Saints fans.
Oh, that is awesome. Again, talking with Sylvester Morris, former wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs, drafted in the 2000 round, career cut short by a knee injury. Okay, as you look at tonight's game, playing the Chargers, the Chiefs this week, and their top 3 receivers coming into the season didn't practice at one point in time during the week. Their status for tonight is kind of up and down. We don't know what we're going to see, and it'll probably be game time decisions. One guy who's been brought in recently is Kadarius Toney, and he's had a nice couple of games. He was forced into action more last week and really delivered. Can you talk to the fans and the listeners just about how difficult you can imagine that would be to come into a new system and try to get integrated and be productive this quickly?
It's very tough, especially the Chiefs offense. Andy Reid runs a West Coast. It's a very complicated offense. It's pretty wordy to get. So for him to be able to come in this fast and be able to contribute is phenomenal. It's outstanding. I applaud him. I was surprised to see he was able to be involved in so many plays so fast.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch, and certainly the guy, man, he gets the ball in his hands and he's like a running back. I'm curious, being a wide receiver, can you just talk about how important it is as a wide receiver to be able to, number one, recognize coverages while you're on the line before the play has started, or at least recognize what it looks like it's going to be, and then number two, how important it is to be in sync with the QB and you two be seeing the same thing and deciding that it looks like the same thing?
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. That's the most important thing. You can see what you want to see, but you have to see what the quarterback sees. You have to understand what he sees and where he expects you to be. A lot of times people think it'd be a quarterback picking, it'd be a receiver that wasn't where he was supposed to be. That quarterback expects you to be in a certain place. You practice to be there. Sometimes he has to throw that ball blind. He's throwing it in faith and knowing that you're going to be there. So it's critical it's very important that y'all see the same thing and you be aligned. So for him and Mahomes to get that timing in 2 weeks is amazing.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Talking to Sylvester Morris, former wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. Sylvester, a lot has been made lately, which I think is a great thing. You're from Jackson State. That's an HBCU, and there's been a lot of talk about Deion Sanders and the notoriety that he's brought to that, and the success as well. I'm just curious of any thoughts you have on that whole situation.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I love the publicity he's brought to the HBCUs. I love that he's bringing back the tradition. He invites us back. I've been down to Jackson 3 or 4 times. I talk to the guys. I have a relationship with the school and with the team. I'll be down there December 3rd for the championship game. I'm thoroughly excited. I'm just as excited about them as I am about the Chiefs. It's a beautiful time for me right now. Both my teams winning.
That is awesome, and I love that insight, and that's so cool. It's nice to know that they still incorporate you and want you to be around. And I know, being a former Pittsburgh State Gorilla in Division II ball, that it's nice when they want you to be a part of it and understand that you helped build the program that is there now. So, with that, hey, Sylvester, best of luck on everything. I know I'll see you up here for some ambassador events, some more Chiefs games. Go Jackson, and look forward to seeing you soon. He is wide receiver Sylvester Morris, former Kansas City Chiefs first-round pick, former teammate of mine. Sylvester, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kendall. Great to talk to you again, man. Wish you the best.